Hello and welcome to another quick look at an SH Figuarts. This is the real bone version of Kamen Rider DK complete form, and no, I do not have the original SH Figuarts with me anymore. That's been long sold, so oh well. Standard real bone box like all the other ones. Quick look at the back showing you different poses and stuff. Right, and of course when you open the box, right inside you have this instruction sheet, which is just half an A4 size, 8A5, and you got the figure on the top tray and all the accessories in the bottom tray. So aside from the fist already attached to the figure, we also have a pair of kind of open grippy hands, or card holding hands as it were, item holding hands, relaxed hands, slightly spray open hands, and a pointing hand, as well as the ride booker in book mode, which you can open, gun mode, and sword mode. We've already had these accessories with the regular Kamen Rider Decade release as well as the Neo Decade release, and there's nothing new here. But I have seen online as well as some of mine, the quality control with this is not as good, and it seems to have been rushed out due to maybe the pandemic and all of that. So the paint job on the ride bookers, especially the white area, is less consistent than previous releases. But if you have the previous releases, then it's not too big of a deal, but still for an expensive figure, that's annoying. Overall, for the ones that I've got, I've been relatively lucky, and I don't really have any big quality control issues. One of them I did have where the green peg on the top of the horn wasn't cut correctly, and there's a little bit of a gap in it, so that was annoying. But I'm going to customize that into a Kamen Rider Dark Decade complete form, so it's fine, I guess. Some of the other quality control issues I've seen include this silver bit on the nose not applied correctly and slightly slanted, wrong stickers applied to the chest. You got two cougars, for example, a thighs that's only half the sticker because it's like aligned or cut incorrectly. I've seen the white print on the K-Touch on its side, like on a weird angle, printed incorrectly as well. And I've seen the logo on his collar area also not painted properly as well as many figures and pictures I've seen where the paint just wasn't painted on properly, like it was just a little bit sloppy, a little bit off center. That's annoying. I also noticed a lot of mine as well, the silver on the leg lining here isn't quite clean as well, but that's the quality issue right now. That's why the price has dropped so low in Hong Kong. It keeps dropping from the original retail and pre-order prices, and people just aren't happy. So if you like this form, and overall if the quality control is okay, you know, the figure is acceptable, so if you like Decade and you want a repo form, I'm going to say this right now, get it when you get it at a discount, so you won't be as disappointed if something bad does happen with your figure. And for those of us who want some discounts, then hooray, and don't mind maybe quality control issues, then hooray as well. Who doesn't want discounts on their figures, even if it does maybe come with some issues? So, but aside from all the quality controls issues and stuff, the overall look of the figure looks just like it does in the show. It looks great. For me, the stickers also look really great and they're applied properly. And for me personally, if it really is a sticker issue, I mean, it's not hard to find Gambarite card scans and, you know, print them yourself and just apply it. It's fine. Not for the price, but I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. I'm glad I don't have any like weird molds and weird paint issues and such. So all the stickers are legible. You know, obviously really close up you can see the print issues, but you know, it's an action figure, it's really tiny. What do you expect? It's fine. If you have the previous Decade figures, then you know what to expect with the quality of the card print. I can see the logo on the K-Touch there with all the different rider logos, so that's good as well. The overall paint job is also pretty nice. They do have the little colored circles on the white dots on each side of the belt buckle. That's really good. The Decade driver also looks pretty nice, but does have the same issue as the regular Decade release, where the white on the top is slightly more white than the underside one, which again, it's not the end of the world, but it is a little bit annoying. But aside from that, you know, if you have one like mine here, it's very cleanly painted. The overall style and design of the suit I do like a lot. I like DK complete form, not the complete 21, that looks stupid, but that's been announced as a SH Figuarts already, so that's not getting that. So overall this figure does look really nice. In terms of articulation, his head can go quite far, not that far back, quite far forward, much more forward, sideways, really good rotation. Shoulder pads do come out the way, so his arms can go very far up. Full rotation on the shoulder in there, upper arm at least. A double elbow joint, hands on a peg and swivel, but it is limited a little bit because of that little bump there on his arm. Also goes quite far back, quite far forward, sideways, so that's pretty good, pretty much identical to the original Decade release as well. And the legs are going to be the same mold, they're just different painted. So If you have any of those figures, you know what to expect. That's not very pretty. Forward, backwards, and the toe joint is stuck. There we go. Sideways, sideways. So articulation with this figure is pretty great. But then again, the 04 shape, aside from the shoulder pads, is should be pretty good for articulation. Overall, if you like Kamen Rider Decade, and a lot of people do, this final form for the most part is fine. If there is some QC problem, it's not too hard to fix, frustrating sure, especially for the price. And hopefully overseas you can get this at a discounted price, just like we can now in Hong Kong, which makes me kind of regret like pre-ordering it. Oh well. But yeah, for me, the suit is a sharp design and it's been translated very well into this action figure form. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, and guys, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye now.